I mean, we've got one of the strongest conferences for volleyball in the SCAC. I mean, having 3 teams ranked the entire season in the top 20 and 2 in the top 5 for a while, 2 in the top 10. I mean, it is even that much more special to win a title when we've got such a strong conference. And then not just the 3 that are nationally ranked. We've got great depth all the way around. I mean, even number 6 that came in here. I mean, everybody is capable of beating everybody. We haven't always had that in years past. So, you know, there's great depth from the top to the bottom. Yeah.
This team last spring, after falling to Colorado College in the title match, bouncing back and winning this year, what does that mean to you?
You know, last year obviously was not an easy year for anybody. We weren't too happy to have to play on Colorado's home court 3 matches in a row. You know, and that was kind of difficult. That was our, you know, we played them twice in the played them twice on their home court, and then had to come back and play there at the conference tournament. But I think it all worked out the way it needed to work out because we wanted the experience of hosting a full conference championship, and we got to do that this year. So, you know, I think our players have always been on a mission. You know, they knew that they wanted to make a statement this season, and they knew what they were capable of doing. And this is the first time in a very, very long time that we've been undefeated in the regular season and win the title undefeated. So, what else would you like to know?
Coach, we missed you at the press conference yesterday, so could you talk a little bit on yesterday's win and what you look to carry forward from that game and how well you thought the team did?
Yeah. You know, actually, the Texas Lutheran match was fairly good preparation going into this match because Texas Lutheran, unlike the beginning of the season, had really done a much better job of playing within themselves and very few hitting errors. And we were expecting that with Southwestern today, a lot of long rallies. They were going to play within themselves, play controlled. So honestly, I thought that was fairly good preparation going into this match. But going into this match, you know, our players did such a terrific job of sticking to the game plan of what we were trying to do offensively and defensively. And we did talk about hitting errors. That was a big part of our discussion. And, you know, Southwestern, I think all season long was averaging about 5.5, whereas we're averaging 4. And it's a key. It's not just the kills. It's how many points are you giving up. And our players put such great pressure on them with our block. I mean, they had 31 hitting errors to our 15. That was a huge difference in this match. And then obviously that ties into the blocking game too. We were double in blocks, you know, 10-5. And our team really showed what they've been doing all season long in this match. And we're not just an offensive team. We're a tremendously strong defensive team, whether it's digging or blocking. And then the last thing I'll say about this match is we really do preach running a balanced offense. And every single player really contributed in this match, both Annie and Avery, both Flynn and Willie, both Emma and Emily. We had scoring from everyone. And, you know, I thought the biggest difference maker in this match, I think as a whole, was this coming out aggressive out of the gate. We did that with our serving. We never let up. So I'm really proud of their mental toughness and their desire to play at their highest level. And that was some of the best volleyball of the season. We have way more to come. But that was a great way to not take it lightly that we'd beaten them twice and that it be a given that we're going to beat them a third time. You know, Southwestern, I do want to say congrats to them. I think they've had a great season and much improved team. That is a good win, really good win. Yeah, thank you.
Slow start, you dominated all the way through the match. So kind of take us through what the This time around, I would just say we scouted them really well yesterday, and we knew a lot of their tendencies going in. And I think we just had more of a sense of a game plan and like what we're going to be accomplishing. And yeah, not taking them lightly. We've had a lot like preseason. We've been preparing for this. We've played a lot of ranked teams, and I think we knew right out of the gate they were going to bring it, and we were ready for that. So.
We've reached another step, like 2019, winning the conference, now onto the Ncaa tournament. What's your message to the team as the home stretch begins, the Ncaa tournament begins?
Our message is kind of just going to be stay in the present, stay really grounded, just be excited to play every game, take one game at a time, one set at a time, and just enjoy the moment. That's what Coach tells us all the time. So.
Congratulations on being named to the All-Tournament team. Could you speak a little bit on your co-members of the team and how they were instrumental in the victories of the weekend?
Oh yeah, I mean, Coach just said it. We really run a balanced offense, and we are relying on every pin, every middle, and I think that today, Willie just went off, and Marissa really ran a balanced offense and distributed the ball really well. I was really proud of watching her reverse because I know that's something that we've been working on throughout the season. So she did really well today, and I'm just so proud of them.
I think something that gets overlooked a lot is the team energy and the culture, and it just seems like you all are having such a blast when you're out there. Can you kind of talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, I think we have such great chemistry on this team, and without a doubt, I trust every single player out there on the court. You know, our bench is extremely loud, and they are so supportive of every single member out there. And it's honestly a team effort because of our team chemistry. We love each other so much, and it's just so easy to dominate every match when I have all my teammates by my side.
Avery talked about how you're facilitating this offense, and you have so many great hitters to go to. So what is going through your mind when you know that no matter who you're going to, it's a good opportunity?
Yeah, it's such an amazing feeling knowing that I have all three options out there. I trust every single hitter from the outside to the middle to the right side to even the back row. It's an amazing feeling to trust each player, and if they miss a swing or miss hit, you know, I have faith that I can go right back to them and they would automatically fix and kill their ball. And yeah, it's such a great feeling having your teammates have your back. You know, I'm always physically covering at them and always picking up the balls that they can't get over, and that just comes from the great culture that we have on this team.
Y'all trailed 17-19 in that last set. When y'all took a timeout, could you talk a little bit about what was said then and the energy?
Yeah.
Came out with that?
Yeah, I think Coach has a very calming presence. When she calls timeout, she reassures us that, you know, one point at a time, don't play within ourselves, you know, do what we know and side out. It's always good to hear our leadership from all of our coaching staff to let us know that they have faith in us, and that mirrors how we play, honestly. And, you know, we came back out and we sided out really fast, and from there it was our match. I felt it. So thanks.
Sarah, tournament MVP, how does that sound to you?
It's exciting. Yeah, it definitely feels like a privilege and like an honor to be recognized for this tournament. Yeah.
What is it about these strong starts for you? Yesterday you had 6 kills in the first set. Today you came right out of the gate, similar fashion. What is it about getting started so strong that is working for you?
I think it's a lot. I think it kind of adding on to what everyone has said, just about our team culture and just like our warm up is hype, and before the game we're all hype and talking each other up, and I feel like that energy kind of brings on to the court, and I think our whole team started off really strong today, and I was just building off of what the team was giving. So yeah.
Y'all did come out really strong, as y'all talked about, and y'all had everything working, but as Southwestern
Yeah, I think that was definitely something that was coming, especially in the third set. I think they were reading really well and they were getting a lot of really good ups. And I think that part of that has to do with like diversifying our offense and like mixing in tips and stuff, like definitely shifting and like for Marissa, like taking control of the offense and setting a lot more of the middle and like reversing the ball, I feel like was really helpful. So we definitely did have to switch up our game plan a little bit, but I think just trusting in each player to do their job.
Coach Flora of Southwestern said that he believes those first two sets were the best volleyball training he's played all year. Would you agree with that?
I think that was definitely some really good volleyball, but I think we have had some really good games throughout this season, so I think we were just continuing off of what we've put in. But yeah, it was definitely a really good feeling, like going in and playing really aggressive and staying aggressive. I think it was some good volleyball.
And then you played a really tough schedule, our conference, and then obviously playing in the SCAC, which is a really tough conference. Kind of take us through how you're feeling, you and the team, going into regionals and kind of what you're expecting.
Yeah, I think we were talking about it recently, actually. I think it's a source of confidence for us, just knowing that we've had, a really strong strength of schedule and we've gotten opportunities to play, a lot of games to 5. And I think that gives us a sense of ease going into our postseason, but also, like Avery was saying, like taking it one set at a time, taking it like 1 point at a time, and just putting in everything that we have.